Hello internet friends. In this video we're gonna have a learning experience. Actually, I think there's 3 learning experiences in this video. So I'm in my garage, obviously, waiting for work calls. Now, I guess I should explain my work. So uh, I'm a systems engineer at work, and basically what that means is I do requirements gathering and some post sales work. But basically, people are like, "Hey, this is what I'm trying to do." And I say, "Okay, well, with our product, this is how you do that, or this is how that works, or in this scenario, you're going to want to do this, right?" That's what I do. And I work with the government customers, and normally after Thanksgiving to after New Year's, it's pretty quiet because everyone's traveling for the holidays. So that's why I have time in my garage to just wait around for things to do because, there's no meetings on my calendar. I'm not going to go look for any meetings to add to my calendar during the holidays because that would be hard. So anyway, yeah, here we go. What was I talking about? Oh, learning experience. So all of today's mistakes could have been avoided by spending 30 seconds reading the plans and following the plans. Now, and this is going to be common if you start building a plane. If you're thinking about building a plane, listen up. Because all these parts look like they go together, right? They have holes that line up and you can put them together. But that doesn't mean that you're putting them together in the right order. And the real problem is it becomes repetitive, right? So here you've seen me deburr this piece, which is getting all the little edges off of it, and then match drilling some holes that need to be match drilled because the rivets won't fit in, and then we're going to dimple what needs to be dimpled, and then we're going to prime, and then we're going to rivet everything together, right? And it's just a process that you do over and over and over and over again 12,000 times until you get an airplane. And this is also a problem because normally, my goal is to come out here and work for an hour every night. So I come out, read the plans, figure out the 1 or 2 things I'm going to do, and then just, do what the plans say. And instead I didn't. I looked at the plans and said, yep, I know what I need to do. And I just kept going for a few hours until I make mistakes. So anyway, up until this point, we're all pretty good. Here's the first mistake, right? It says to I think the very first instruction is to step drill this hole for the I don't know what goes in there, either cables or wires. And then step 2, right here, this is where the night completely goes wrong. Is I basically put these on backwards. So I don't know if you want to go back and freeze frame, but yeah, I switched the left and right doubler brackets for the horizontal stabilizer attach bar. So yeah, in the next video we're going to have fun with that. But until then, I'm blissfully unaware that I have done that. And I'm going to experience a bunch of other mistakes. Like right here, I'm realizing, hey, wait a second, why can I not squeeze this 4-8 rivet? Like, the squeezer basically runs out of power. I'm like, well, maybe I can manually squeeze it. No. Then I'm like, oh, and here's the answer. What you need is this half or short height set, and then it lets the squeezer have an actually full throw. So I'm not sure what the mechanics are inside, but I'm sure it has an arm that needs to come all the way over in order to get the leverage, and without the height there, it can't. So anyway, so I rivet these manually with the rivet gun. Of course, I screw up a few of them and have to drill them out. So yeah. Alright, and here I'm realizing I have another mistake in that I was supposed to rivet the doublers before I rivet the horizontal stabilizer attach bar, because now I don't have enough room to get the squeezer in between the 2 flanges to squeeze the doubler attach rivets. So then I'm going to have to use the rivet gun on those too. And I don't know if I screwed up any. Maybe I screwed up 1 or 2. So we'll see here. Those rivets are pretty small though. So 1, they're pretty easy to screw up if you accidentally bucket too much. And 2, actually that's it. They're kind of easy to screw up, but I don't know if I did any or not. So anyway, this is how a half-second mistake is gonna end up costing me 2 weeks of time, basically, because I had to drill out the part, and then of course I screwed that up, and then I had to figure out how to replace the part, and we'll discuss that in the next video. So anyway, I hope everyone is having a great new year. Come join our Slack group. The link is in the description. And now that I'm done with this piece here, this is where I say, hey, wait a second. I think I messed something up here. So we'll talk about that in the next video.